So I've had several questions about the first homework problem from chapter 1. It's problem 1-9 from the end of the book, but it's algorithmic up here, so you might see different data than what I see. So let's take a quick look at it. If I can make this bigger. Not small. There we go. There's bigger. So suppose the following mathematical model maximize 13 times x. ST stands for subject to the constraints of AX less than or equal to 65, and x has got to be greater than or equal to 0, where A is the number of hours required for each input, each unit produced. We have a stochastic model. Remember, stochastic just means that the input, the data that is coming into it, is not known with certainty, so probabilistic, in which the value of A varies between 3 and 6, so A can take on the value 3, 4, 5, or 6, so that's nice, it's giving us just whole numbers. As the possible values for the number of hours required per unit. What's the optimal value for x? If required, round your answer to 2 decimals, and they want to find what x is. So, let's do the following. I'm going to open up Excel, and I'm going to make it bigger. I'm going to say what are my options for A, solving for x, and then what my profit is going to be. A can be 3, 4, 5, or 6. For me, it was profits maximize 13x, so I'm going to put a 13 up here. That's the coefficient. For the constraint, I'm going to put the right hand side up in row 1, which is 65 for me. Because it's a less than or equal to, I can just treat it as an equal to, so I can say AX equals 65. I know what A is. A is 3. I need to find X. So to do that, I simply take the right hand side, 65. I'm going to anchor it by hitting F4. Divide by the A. So in our case, when A is 3, X will be equal to 21 2/3. Drag this down. When it's 4, x is going to be 16 1/4. When it's A is 5, 13 is going to be x. When A is 6, it'll be 10.83333 forever. So now I want to calculate the profit for each. I take the profit is simply 13, the coefficient, anchor it, times x that I just found. And then I can autofill it all the way down. So the question is what I want to maximize profit. So we see the maximizing profit will occur when A is at its smallest. So the cost is A is the cost. So that should make sense to us. When the cost is at its lowest possible point, we will then make more money or more profit. So when we do that, we see that the x is 21 2/3. So in theory, my x here should be 21.67. It says around the 2 decimal places. I'll check my work to see if that's right. Yay, I did it right. All right. What problems does the stochastic model cause? That doesn't get graded, but you could put something in there if you wanted to, because A is not known. It's stochastic or probabilistic in nature. It can take on different values. The actual values of x and the profit are not known with certainty. That's all it means. Right? So you could type that in, or you can just leave it blank because that part doesn't get graded. Hopefully that will help you with the first homework problem from chapter 1.